Hello YouTube family, how's everyone doing today? My name is Dr. Iyabo Webzo. Welcome to my YouTube world. Welcome to my YouTube platform. I'm glad you're here. I'm the Money to Honey coach. I help women thrive in love and I also help them thrive financially. So that's why I'm the Money to Honey coach. So if you're looking to make more money and become financially free, and if you're looking to fall in love with the man of your dreams, you're on the right platform. So that's why I'm the Money to Honey coach. I'm that one-on-one holistic high performance coach that you need in your life to help you with your entire life. I'm a one-on-one relationship, dating, and marriage coach, but I'm also a business and financial coach, and I also help women with wellness and with weight loss. So welcome to my world. I'm glad you're here. So ladies, the topic for today is stop expecting this from men when you're dating, and it's not what you think it is. But before we dive into the topic of the day, you know we have to do the housekeeping things. If you just stumbled on my video or you're new to my platform, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos in the future. So please subscribe. Please share this video with a friend or with a colleague or with somebody that you know needs it. Share my platform with them. Share this video with them. And please, please, please comment below. Don't hide your feelings to yourself. Don't hide your ideas to yourself. Don't hide your feedback to yourself. Comments are always welcome. Even if it's just Dr. Iyabo, thanks for this video. It helped me. This video is really insightful. Please post a comment below so that the algorithm can pick up this video and share it with many women who need it. So now let's dive into the topic of the day. Hi ladies, welcome back. Now let's dive into the topic. Stop expecting this from men when you're dating, okay? Let's talk about expectations first, okay? Having expectations from anyone, whether it's a man or a woman, but I know today we're talking about dating, is always a recipe for disaster, okay? Ladies, I want you to stop expecting things from men. Stop expecting people to make you happy. Stop expecting a man to make you happy. Stop expecting him to be your all. Expectations have ruined many relationships, and it has led to heartbreak for a lot of women. Stop expecting things from men. And I don't mean things just as in material stuff, but stop expecting a man to be your world and to be your all and to bring you happiness. Expect a lot from yourself. I always say this, I've said it in many videos. If you expect a lot from people or you expect a lot from men you're dating, you'll always be disappointed. But if you expect a lot from yourself, you'll be a very happy, fulfilled, content, and peaceful person. You're looking at a woman who does that. This has always been, even before I understood what it meant to not expect too many things from people, I've always been a generally independent woman, very hardworking. I expect a lot from myself, from everything from my career to my finances to my health to my well-being to my looks. I expect a lot from myself. I'm not codependent by nature. That's how I am, I think, by nature, but because I also was modeled by positive parents who modeled hard work and results and all of that for me. I was raised by a mom and a dad who were entrepreneurs, who were self-sufficient. My mom was also a successful entrepreneur. I watched her, how she carried herself with confidence, with beauty, and she was still very productive. She had her own businesses. My dad had her own businesses. So that's what was modeled to me as a child. I saw a woman who was my mother, who was very elegant and confident, but who also was hardworking and made her own money. They both made money and they were very successful partners. I'm not saying they had a perfect marriage, but they had a pretty good, wonderful marriage in my own eyes because they supported each other and she was not a parasite or a liability to him. So you see where this conversation is going. Women, if you want a wonderful partner that you'll share the rest of your life with, that you'll have a happy, lovely marriage and lovely times and create good memories with, stop expecting so much from men and expect so much from yourself instead, because expecting a lot from men will always lead to heartbreak with you. A lot of the women that I've coached, I have diagnosed that problem in all of them. Women's expectations, about men is what is leading to heartbreak with them. You are not a child. I keep saying this. You're not a kid. You're not a toddler. You're not a baby. You can also do things yourself. I'm not saying you should be superwoman. I'm not superwoman, but I delegate a lot of things. I look for help. I pay for help to make my life better. So let's keep going. A woman who expects a lot from a man is a woman who usually has this characteristic, this personality, this group of personality traits, okay? And there's many women like this out there. And I do want to say, I don't want you to be offended. This video is to help you. But there are many women who have this character trait and this personality trait out there. A woman who has unrealistic expectations from a man is usually a woman who has low self-esteem, who has low self-confidence, who doesn't have a motherly role model that has modeled confidence and independence to her. They're usually women who are insecure. They tend to be materialistic. They base all of their self-worth in their looks. These women who have unrealistic expectations of men, that men are going to do this and make them happy and provide this for them. They're usually women with low self-esteem, women with low self-confidence, women who didn't have a motherly figure, who was a good role model that showed them independence. They're usually insecure women. They're usually materialistic. They're usually desperate, okay? They're usually very, very desperate women who are just looking for a certain lifestyle that they've created in their own head, that they feel is going to be, the best lifestyle for themselves. They are usually needy women. So you see all of these things that I've described. This is not a very good mashup of personality traits, but unfortunately, it describes a lot of women out there. A woman with unrealistic expectations is usually, let me repeat it to you, she's usually a woman with low self-esteem, low self-confidence, who is mostly codependent, and she may have seen those kind of traits in her mother, who expects a man, she saw her mother expecting a man to do everything for her. She, usually materialistic woman. It's usually a woman who derives her value from her external, right? Usually a needy woman, insecure, desperate woman. These are all bad traits all through. So I want you women to let that sink in, because all of what I just described are bad, okay? I hope you're warming up, okay? I hope you're warming up. Now, if you're a woman who has options in life, you will be very, very attractive to a lot of men. Let me describe what I'm saying, okay? So a man meets me and they see that I'm financially independent. And this video is also for those of you who are still young, who are in your early 20s, who've just started dating. This video is especially for you because you still have a chance to do this right, okay? Don't believe all of those women out there who are telling you that, oh yeah, you can meet a man who will buy you a house, who will buy you a flashy car, buy you all the Gucci bags and Louis Vuitton bags and do this and do that and buy you gifts. And there will be those women who are showing you all the gifts that men have bought them. They are not happy. Don't be deceived. They are not happy. Men are not banks, okay? But if a man knows that you're already happy and you're already a complete woman without him, or if you're in your 20s, if he sees that you are ambitious, you're already on the right path. You're in college, you're focused on your studies, or you finished college and you have this amazing career that you're doing, or you've started this amazing business that you wanted to start, right? So you're financially independent, you're working towards your career. He sees that you take care of yourself, right? That you take care of your physical appearance, you eat clean, you exercise, you're somebody that takes good care of yourself. You're somebody who is spiritual, who is emotionally intelligent. So he sees this woman who already is a complete woman, who already is like, wow, she's focused on her career, she's focused on her business, she's pretty self-confident, she's pretty self-assured, she knows her worth, she has boundaries, she takes care of herself, she lives in an apartment where, he looks at you and he's like, wow, this woman is already so happy and so complete without me. This is the kind of woman I want in her life, in my life. Again, I'm talking about men who are respectable men. Okay? I'm not talking about men who are looking for gold diggers, because there's also some men who are looking for women to be their all. I'm not, because I know you guys are going to start saying, oh, but so you want us to provide for the men? No. You are looking for a man who is like you. You are going to attract who you are, right? You're also going to look, so let's say you're in your 20s, you're looking for a man who's also in his 20s. So you look at what he's doing. Does he have a business that is thriving? Is he ambitious? Is he in good shape? Is he taking care of himself? You know, you can tell if a person is taking care of themselves, how balanced and peaceful they look, how good they look. Is he somebody who is in his 20s, who is already out of shape, who is not watching what he eats, who is not exercising, you know, who doesn't feel confident or secure? So you're going to attract what you are. You're looking for a man that you can build with. So I'm talking now to women in your 20s. You're looking for a man you can build with. You are already on your positive path. You're already taking good care of your mental health and your physical health. You're already taking care of your financial health. You're going to be a magnet for men. You know, you're not that needy woman who in your head you're thinking, oh yeah, when I meet a man, he'll buy me a Mercedes Benz, or he'll buy me a car, or he'll do this, or he'll do that. You are going to be heartbroken. Women, I want you to shift from this thing about it's a man's job to take care of you financially 100%, or it's a man's job to provide a house and a car and everything for you. Shift from that. I know there's some women who believe that, but I'm here to help you manage your expectations so that all of you women won't be heartbroken all the time. This is my second marriage. I got divorced. Yes, my first marriage was rocky. It was toxic. I got divorced. But the only reason why it didn't affect me that much is because I was already a complete woman when I was with him. I was already ambitious. I was already very hardworking in my career. I already had a business that was, I had dreams for my business. I started a business. So I knew how to hire help for my daughters, because I know most of you are going to start thinking, oh, but how am I going to cope with raising kids if I don't have a man? You can hire help. You can pay for babysitters and nannies and cleaners. You know, you have to be a complete woman single in order for you to be a happy woman married. If you haven't heard anything that I've said in this video so far, write that down. You already have to be a total, complete woman who is thriving when you're single in order to be a total, complete, confident, thriving woman after you get married. If there are parts of your life that you feel are not quite happy or not quite peaceful or you're not confident with, and you're hoping that when you marry the man, he will provide those things for you. You know, oh yeah, you can't afford the Gucci bags and the Louis Vuitton bags and all the flashy things you want, but you're hoping that when you meet that man, he will supply all those flashy things for you. You are leading yourself to heartbreak. Okay? You are leading yourself towards heartbreak. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you have options in life, a man will respect you. If he knows that if even without him, you will still survive. Yes, you may miss him. Obviously, if you fall in love with a man and you don't have him in your life again for some reason or the other, yes, you'll miss him, but you'll quickly rebound. You'll quickly reset your life because, yes, he was a part of your life, but you can also stand without him. And that's very attractive to good men. It's very attractive to masculine men, high quality men who are looking for a real partner. You know, they're looking for a healthy partner. I'm telling you, men also want to be happy. It's not only us women that want to be happy. Men want to be happy. They want to have peace. They want to enjoy life. They want a woman they can build with. They want a woman they can spend time with. So having options in life and not being so desperate and so needy for a man and not being so expecting so much for a man, after you meet that man that he's going to do this for you, do that for you. If you have friends who are telling you that, run away from them. You need new friends. If you have materialistic friends who are telling you that a man's job is to buy all of these things for you, leave them alone. Run away from them, because it's not a man's job. A man also wants to be happy. There's no man that also wants to work until he collapses. Okay? It's very stressful for men also to work to provide for women. So, when you have options in life, it helps you. And I'm going to give you an example, a kind of visual example of what I mean by when you have options in life, it stops you from being so expectant of people. For instance, I have two businesses. I have my pediatric business, which I've had for 20 years, and I have my coaching business, which I started 3 years ago. Because I have my pediatric practice, which is solid, which is thriving, which is a very profitable business, 7-figure business, I have a lot of peace. Well, I worked hard to get that business to where it is. It didn't just fall in my lap, but I worked very hard for the first 5 to 7 years. And now it's a business that has systems in place, and I can just manage it remotely, or even if I'm there, it has become easier for me. And it helps me with my lifestyle and with my expenses and all of that. So because I have that, I'm able to also to focus squarely on my creative business, my coaching and my writing and my speaking business. This business where this YouTube video I'm doing is part of that business. So it doesn't make me anxious that I may not be making enough sales in my coaching business or in my creative business, because I have options. I'm not desperate to make my coaching business hit 7 figures. I'm not desperate, so I can enjoy what I'm doing. I can flow because I already have this other option there. I don't know if this is a good example, but having options in life helps you become happier, healthier, and more at peace. If a man knows that you're desperate for him, if he knows that you need him in your life, and you're this materialistic woman who expects gifts and expects a mansion and expects a car, and also still expects him to be around. Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of this video. Not only I hope you understood the example of my practice, because I have two practices, one that I had worked really hard for, that is solid, that is thriving, and I'm still very involved with it. I still manage it day to day, but it's less, I know it so well, it has become second nature. I'm not stressed about that practice, so I'm able to build my coaching and speaking and creative business in a very relaxed manner. I'm not, desperate for it to work, because I have options. So women, having options in life will keep you being so expectant of people. And the way to have options is to expect a lot from yourself, so that you are not so needy about expecting things from a man. It is very, very healthy to need a man. Men want to be needed. They want to be appreciated, but not in the way that a lot of you women think. A lot of you women think you want to make these men your banks or your ATMs. If a man gives you a gift, that's fine. Take it from him, but don't expect it. And if a man is even giving you gifts, too many gifts in the beginning of dating, you need to be careful. I have posted this on my Instagram or maybe on YouTube before. A man who showers you with so many material things in the early stages of dating is a red flag. I'm telling you, he's trying to buy your love. He's trying to keep you committed. He's trying to keep you focused on him with all of those gifts. Gifts, some of you messaged me on Instagram and said, oh, gift giving is your love language. That's rubbish. Mind my language. Nobody's love language is material things. Is the man trying to buy you? You need to get to know each other authentically first, without all of the gifts. I can understand if it's just an inexpensive thing. He comes to a date with a bunch of flowers. That's fine. That's a very thoughtful, romantic gift. I'm talking about a man who you've just met in the first 3 to 6 months or first 1 year. He's buying you an expensive watch. He's buying you designer bags. He's buying you designer shoes. That's too much. It's a red flag. A lot of narcissistic men cover up their narcissism by buying gifts for women early in the dating phase. It's not a good sign. You are not a commodity. He's not trying to buy you, okay? If he knows that you have options and you don't need him for all those things, I would advise you, if a man gifts you an expensive gift in the first 12 months of dating, I would tell him that you don't want it. Honestly, and I'm telling you, that will show that man that you're a woman of value. Why should he buy you some expensive Rolex watch or something? You're not a commodity. Don't take expensive gifts from men, because then they're going to expect a lot from you. It's like they're buying you. Get to know them without clouding your vision with material gifts, okay? So if you have options, a man will respect you. Expecting a man to be everything to you. Women, your expectations, let me explain what most of you are looking for. From all of the women I've dated and from all of the women I've interacted with, you're looking for a man who is handsome, looks very good, is in very good shape, is happy, is at peace, respects you, loves you, is sexy, wants to be intimate with you. He's very ambitious. He makes good money, at least 6 figures, 7 figures. I'm talking about dollars, 6 figures, maybe 7 figures. A man who, after you get married to him, can, afford to buy you some nice, lovely house, maybe a mansion, afford to buy you cars, afford to, be able to buy you things that will make you look good, clothes and shoes and all of those things. But aside from all of those things, you also want a man who will be available to be around. You want a man you can cuddle with on the couch and watch Netflix with in the evenings when he gets back from work, or, travel with, go to parties with, spend time with, go on walks with. You want a man who will be able to do all of those things. You see where your expectations are unrealistic? If that man has to provide all of those material things for you, he's not going to be around much. He will be working a lot. In fact, a lot of men travel for work. He will be gone traveling a lot to try to maintain that lifestyle. If you have stopped working because you want to start having kids and you want a man who will work and provide all of those things for you, as well as still take care of himself and be at peace and eat clean and exercise and still be in good shape so he can be attractive to you and still be nice to you and respectable, but you still want him around at home all the time. You want a man you can cut. It's unrealistic. It's unreal. I want to set you guys expectations. Won't you prefer a man that you can build with? And I know many of you are thinking, but what about the kids? I'm at home taking care of the kids and taking care of the home. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. Women, did you hear me? You cannot have your cake and eat it too. If you want all of that, get off your BUTT, go back to work so that you can have some kind of purpose, some kind of self-worth. After you have your kids, you hire a nanny, okay? Hire a nanny, hire a babysitter, go back to work so that you can have your husband at home. Marry a partner, not a bank. Marry a partner. Marriage is a partnership. If you want a lovely marriage where you can enjoy all of those things, work for some of them yourself so that you and your husband can build together. You can share life together. You'll be able to hire the cleaners. You'll be able to hire the babysitters. You'll be able to travel, right? And have nice vacations. You'll be able to have, manage your expectations. You cannot have all of the Gucci bags and Louis Vuitton bags and all of those things. Drive a Honda Accord instead of a Mercedes-Benz. Live in a moderate house instead of the mansion. Set your expectations right. Okay? If you are that materialistic, needy, desperate woman with low self-esteem who wants to keep up with the Joneses and you want your husband to help you with all of that, I hope this video has set you right. It will even make you happier, okay? It will make you happier that, oh, you know what? Before I married this guy, I was already solid financially. I was already making my own money. I already had a business that was thriving. I already knew my health routine. I already knew I had to eat, lots of fruits and veggies and exercise and take walks. I'm already a complete thriving woman. So I need a man who is complete and thriving, who is also solid financially, who also has his mental and physical health routine already, solid. You want to meet that kind of man. And then when two complete people come together, oh, it's heaven on earth. But expecting a man to provide all of these things for you is an unrealistic expectation. Have kids that you can manage. Don't have 4, 5, 6 kids. There's something called birth control. Okay? Have 2 kids or 3 kids at the most that you can both build with. It will help you with your self-esteem, with your self-confidence. You'll feel secure in that marriage because, God forbid, if anything happens to him, you are still standing solid. There are many women that are so dependent on their husbands that they can't even leave if he starts to cheat on them. They can't even go anywhere because they're so emotionally entwined and so financially entwined with that man that without him they cannot survive. Don't let that be you. It is an expectation I want you guys to drop when you're dating. When you're dating, look for a man that can be your partner in life, a man you can build with, a man that he's working hard, you are working hard, you put your finances together. However, this is not a video about finances. I can discuss that another day. But you help each other. Okay, your kids will be fine. Okay, they're daycare centers, they're nannies, they're cleaners, they're personal assistants. If you are earning solid money and your husband is earning solid money, you'll be able to afford all of those things. You'll be able to afford good nannies that have good, you've checked their references, they're reliable, they're good. I did all of this. I hired cleaners, I hired nannies, babysitters, Uber drivers, personal assistants, so that I could focus on my career, on my business, on my financial future, on my purpose. And all of those things are so attractive to men. If you're a single woman today, start focusing on your financial future, on your mental health and physical health. Invest in yourself. And I'm telling you, 1,000 men will start lining up and they will want to share their life with you. Okay? Don't be that woman that you're like, oh, when I meet a man, he'll do this for me and he'll do that for me and he'll do. No, it doesn't work. If you want to actually see your husband and have a lovely, marriage with him where your husband is actually there and he's not traveling and working 3 or 4 jobs and gone Monday through Sunday, and you guys say you're married, but you're really single married, you're fake married, like I say. You don't even see the husband you're married to because he's busy working to try to maintain that lifestyle. So what's the point of being married if you don't see your husband? That's the reality of many women these days. They don't see their husbands. Their husband is flying somewhere, traveling somewhere, working to maintain a fake lifestyle. So how are you married to him? How are you married to him? Women, stop expecting men to be your everything. Stop expecting a man to be your entire world. Stop expecting men to be your everything. Men want to enjoy life too. And let me tell you, if you are not seeing your husband, if he's gone traveling, working to make money to maintain the lifestyle that he thinks you want, the big house, the big car, the flashy stuff, the private school for the children, and he's not home, men need intimacy. If he's hardly home, he's getting that intimacy somewhere else. He's getting the emotional intimacy somewhere else. He's getting the physical intimacy somewhere else, the spiritual intimacy somewhere else. He's connecting with a woman somewhere or women somewhere. He's not there with you because he has to go and work to maintain the home and the kids with you. But he's not a rock. He's not a stone. He's not, a non-living thing. He's a human who still needs intimacy. So he's getting it from somewhere else. So won't it be better if you get off your BUTT and you also start working and making yourself productive so that you can build together, you can retire together, you can make money together, and you can live that wonderful, wholesome life together? Isn't that better? So this video is for all women from 18 years old to 100 years old. For those of you who are still dating, I hope since you've heard this, you'll understand what I'm saying. Stop putting your life on hold for a man. Become a complete woman. If you want to live in a mansion, buy the mansion yourself before you get married. You think it's going to scare men away? It's not going to scare men away. It will bring a good man to you who also is building his own mansion or has his own mansion, and somehow you'll join forces together. Good things that you've achieved doesn't scare a high quality man. A woman's success does not scare, it does not intimidate a high quality man. The kinds of men you guys are saying they're intimidated by your success, they are not high quality men. They're insecure men. Build your life as much as you want it. Stop putting your life on hold because you want a man to help you build it. It leads to too much heartbreak. I think that's it. I hope this video helped. And if you have any questions, post the comments below and let's have a discussion, okay? And if you feel that you're a woman who needs more one-on-one help from me, if this video has sparked something in you and you're like, I need Dr. Iyabo's help, I need her relationship, dating, or marriage coaching, just post a comment below and say, Dr. Iyabo, I'm ready to enroll in your coaching program, and we'll take it from there. Or just click the link in the comments and go to my website and sign up for my 1-week program. I always have a link in the description on every video and even in my comments. The first comment in all of my videos is a pinned comment. If you click onto it, it will take you to my website and you can enroll in my 1-week coaching. If the 1 week is too much for you and you want me to prorate it to half, I can also prorate a 3.5-day coaching program for $2,000 for you. But if you feel that you need more of my help, please, please, please post the comments below and just tell me if this video helped. If it made sense to you, just post a comment below, please. Thank you all very much for watching. You know I'll be back soon. Take care. God bless you all. Bye-bye.